Chapter 5. Media and its role. You know that enlightened citizens and sound public opinion are essential for the proper functioning of a democracy. In addition to providing information in the form of news, the media also gives us a wide range of opinions and analyses on important issues. It also promotes accountability in public life. Role of media in democracy. In a democracy, the media plays a very important role in providing news and discussing events taking place in the country and the world. It is on the basis of this information that citizens can, for example, learn how government works. And often, if they wish to, they can take action on the basis of these news stories. Some of the ways in which they can do this is by writing letters to the concerned minister, organizing a public protest, starting a signature campaign, asking the government to rethink its program, etc. Providing information. The media is the principal source of political information and public debate. By passing on expert opinion to the public, it becomes a key to democracy in the hands of informed and participating citizens. It explains to people the flaws in the existing system and makes it easier for people to make intelligent decisions about public affairs. Media debate and discussion. The media provides a forum for discussion and debate on various social, economic, and political issues. The people from all quarters of the society, from common people to the experts in the various fields of knowledge, participate in these discussions. They exchange their ideas and opinions on the issues of public interest. Media and public opinion. Democracy requires public opinion on various issues because it derives authority from the public. In a representative democracy, every government is concerned about people's reactions to its policies and decisions. If it wants to come to power again, it must do so. Strong public opinion plays a very significant role in forming power and retaining the government after the general elections. Media sets an agenda. The media sets agenda to focus on a particular issue of public interest. By focusing on particular issues, it influences our thoughts, feelings, and actions and brings those issues to our attention. But such agendas have both positive and negative effects in a democracy. Media positive effects. The media's agenda helps us by focusing on the issue that affects our lives. For example, media published reports about the alarming levels of pesticides in cold drinks. Despite the government's resistance, the media declared the fact that cola drinks were unsafe. Media negative effects. Sometimes, the media does not set appropriate agenda to raise important issues. For example, the media has a wide coverage on the Indian Premier League, IPL, cricket matches, but at the same time, it neglects the issues like safe drinking water, sanitation, etc. that are the major problems faced by the people. Objectives of the media. To function as a watchdog of democratic values, the media needs to fulfill some essential objectives. These are as follows. Separation of news from opinion. Separation of news and business interests of the newspaper. If the two get mixed up, it may interfere with the media's responsibility towards people at large. Not to give one-sided account of events. Give only reports that are based on facts. Avoid distortion of news. The media should never resort to sensationalism. Media and technology. The radio, television, newspapers, magazines, and internet reach millions of people of the country and the world. This is possible because of technology. The technology that mass media uses keeps evolving. Advanced technology helps media to reach more people. It improves the quality of sound and the images that we see. Money and media. The mass media unit requires a huge amount of money for its functioning. The different technologies and professionals that the media houses use are expensive. For example, the television studio requires expensive cameras, lights, sound recorders, transmission satellites, and highly paid professionals to run them. Moreover, it has spent lots of money for getting the latest technology. This is due to these huge costs that most television channels and newspapers are part of big business houses. Local media. Several local groups have come forward to start their own media network as they know that big media houses would not be interested in covering small issues that involve ordinary people and their daily lives. Several people use community radio to tell farmers about the prices of different crops and advise them on the use of seeds and fertilizers. Newspapers like Delhi Times gives news of the city only. We have the West Delhi Times, which focuses only on the news of West Delhi. Media ethics and accountability. Freedom of the press. There is no specific provision in our constitution guaranteeing the freedom of the press. But it is very much included in the freedom of expression, guaranteed by Article 19, 1A. Freedom of expression means the freedom to express not only one's views but also the views of others, and by any means, including printing. Social responsibility. The media has an enormous social responsibility. Besides its duty to provide an accurate and detailed account of events, the media should also provide a forum for people to share their views and ideas. It should uphold the values of the society. Balanced reporting. Unbiased information should be provided by the media. This means information should be balanced. When a particular story is discussed from all points, a balanced report is one that discusses all points of view of a particular story and then presents it to the readers or viewers to make up their minds. The government should control the media. It can prevent either a news item or scene from a movie, or the lyrics of a song from being with the large public. This is known as censorship. Basic ethical principles. The media should aim to seek truth and report it, minimize harm, act independently, and be accountable. Good faith with the reader is the foundation of good journalism. Journalists should be able to operate with autonomy, which means the freedom to act according to one's conscience and professional judgment. Accountability, which means one fulfills her or his responsibilities, and impartiality, which refers to not favoring one side or the other. If media establishments are financially dependent on political parties or business houses, they may not have the freedom to operate as they ought to. Their loyalty and accountability will be towards these parties and not towards the public.